Hello guys, welcome to my month of August pickups. Well, I got a couple. So, you remember last month when I said this next for August? I'm only looking at one pickup maybe. Like like I only have one on my radar that I'm aware of. So I don't know if I'm even gonna do one next month. But yeah. Well, I ended up kind of buying a little bit more than I thought I was going to. Could you not, please? Hey, ow! Maybe Bobo isn't the best recording companion, but we'll see. We'll try to let him stick around here. He wants his attention. But anyway, so yeah, I ended up buying a little more than I thought I was going to. Oh, he wants out. So hey, Bobo. Okay, so anyway, now that we can get back on track, I'm looking at the wrong end of the phone here. So let's get right into this. So the first purchase that I made was actually in September, and it was at the very, I think it was at the very end of the month, and I bought three movies. And if you watched my mail call video, it was these three. It was Ma, which I thoroughly enjoyed. It was a little silly, but it reminded me of Misery, and Octavia Spencer was great in it. So I recommend you check it out. Then I also got Bride of Chucky, which I haven't watched yet, but it's just been on my shelf. But yep, so I got Bride of Chucky, and then John Carpenter's The Thing. Again, I haven't watched this one yet either. I've been a little busy this past week or two, so yeah, so I haven't had time to really watch any of these, and I really only watch new movies once a week. I try to space it out, right, so it lasts longer. So those were my first three purchases. Um, that I bought off Groove for their 15 or 3 for 15. TV just made a noise. Their 3 for 15.99 sale. And then I went to my flea market and I had bought two more movies. The first one being Non-Stop with Liam Neeson. I like me some Liam Neeson. Even though all his movies are the same, this movie is just like The Commuter, except it's on the plane. Actually, the Commuter came out after this. But of course, we know which one I'm gonna like more. This actually has what's his name in it? I can't think of his name. That it was a pleasant surprise for me. But anyway, so I watched this the night before on Netflix, and I think it was Netflix. And then I went to the flea market and I found it the next day. So that was that. And then the next weekend after, went again, and a different vendor had it with a slipcover and everything, and with the because it was supposed to have a digital copy, and with the digital copy, and that was for $5. But I was like, I don't know if I want to pay $5 for this movie. I mean, $1 or so worked out, or $1.50 I think it was maybe for this. So I mean, I was comfortable with it. But I wouldn't have paid $5 for it. But yeah, because this is a movie I may watch once again, and if I need space on this shelf, because I don't really, I have room for another shelf, but then I can't put any more posters up. Um, but if it comes down to it, this is a movie I'd be willing to kick off the shelf. So, but yeah, so I got that one. Uh, and I'm happy I found this. A similar thing happened with the same vendor that had Nonstop, but Paul Blart Mall Cop. I was looking for this one because I don't have this one on disc, and I wanted to watch it last year on Thanksgiving because it's one of a few Thanksgiving movies And so this and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles are my go-tos. Well, it's not really Thanksgiving, but it's Black Friday, I guess. So, but I'll still watch it around Thanksgiving. But yeah, so anyway, this was like $1 or $3 or something like that. But yeah, so yep, got that, and it even has Kevin James's face inside. Isn't that nice? But yep, I like this movie. Probably I haven't watched it because I couldn't watch it last year. I haven't watched it in a couple years. So yeah, I'll be watching it this year though. Anyway, next purchase. Let's see. These were two. Wait a second.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. I don't know how it went under the radar, but my first purchase of the month was actually, it wasn't the Groove sale. I mean, technically, if you want to say, because it probably did it in September. But my first purchase of the month was actually the Zombieland Steelbook from Best Buy. Or I bought it at Best Buy because it was only $8.99. And I was like, I'm not planning on buying Steelbooks, really, or collecting Steelbooks. But an $8.99 Steelbook? That's a steal, right? It's a Blu-ray Steelbook, so it's not 4K. But yeah, and it doesn't come with the digital, so I completely overlooked it when I was buying it. But I would still say that's a hell of a steal. So I ended up buying it. I only watched Zombieland once. I wasn't, the biggest fan. I haven't even seen Double Tap yet. But I was looking for it anyway. If I had found it at like a flea market or whatnot, I was gonna pick it up. So yeah. But anyway, got this for $8.99 at Best Buy. Yeah. So okay, we can continue now. The next two I bought at Savers. And I don't believe this came with the digital code. Yeah, I was having bad luck. So I got The Man Who Invented Christmas. I missed out on this theatrically. I wasn't able to make it to the theater to see it. So this is one that will not be on my shelf. It will be with my Christmas movies, which are stored separately. Violent Night is, I think, my only exception right now to this, because it's got that awesome slipcover with David Harbour on it. So this will be going with my Christmas movies once I watch it. But I don't know. I've never seen it, so can't say anything about it. I don't know a thing about it. I paid like $3.99 for it though. So anyway, I guess it's about Charles Dickens. So he's a writer, so I guess it's kind of relatable to me. But anyway, so there's that. And then Jeepers Creepers. I haven't seen it. I know about the director though. But yeah, so this is about my watch list. I think it's leaving one of my streaming services soon, so I was like, probably should get the disc. So this will be one of the ones I watch come Halloween, as I do my horror movies after shift at Spirit Halloween. So yeah. And then this was the one movie I was talking about when I had said this. I only have one on my radar. The Are You Afraid of the Dark Season 3 DVD. It's not even a Blu-ray. It's just the DVD that was released. I actually had to go to a couple places to find it. I was having trouble finding it. Walmart didn't have it. A couple of Walmarts didn't have it, and I found it at I think it was Target. It might have been Target that I found it at finally. But yeah, so I had to go look in a couple places for it. So, or maybe it was actually Best Buy. Pretty sure it was Target though. But yeah, so this season isn't as good as season 2, but it's got Celine Dion in it. And it's got a really funny guy. I forgot what his name was. And I liked him. So, and also I like the cover art. I think that's cool. Except it's too similar to season 2. But anyway, there's that. But I liked it. I liked it enough to buy it. So that's gonna go bottom shelf for season 3 until I run out of space. Now for my favorite one, probably I bought. Yeah, that definitely my favorite one I bought all month. Freaky, no need to explain. Boom, in all its glory, right here. Mwah, my favorite. There we go. It looks so nice on the shelf here, but it would look so much nicer if Fear Street was right next to it. Actually, wait, no, Fear Street would not be right next to it. Never mind, it would be on the other side of Ferris Bueller. It would look so nice if it was next to the Ferris Bueller Blu-ray and which is not here yet. I'm gonna get it eventually. And then Fear Street. Yeah. But yep, so my favorite purchase of this month. So yeah. Freaky. Let's go. And then my last purchase of the month, which I gotta talk about here, is Scream 4 on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. So this was, I'm pretty sure this is a new slipcover, because I've never seen this before, and it was at Walmart with Saw and Candyman 3, and a couple other movies with their Halloween stuff. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is new. I could be completely wrong. I've only been in the movie thing for a year, so I wasn't really paying attention last year. But there's one big problem, right? I took the slipcover off. I opened it. I took the sheet out. I just flashed everyone that. Took the sheet out. The website it gives me, I'm pretty sure I put in the link and it doesn't I'm pretty sure it doesn't even exist. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist anymore. So I can't even redeem it. I mean, it was only $10, so it's not like a huge loss or anything. But it's come on, why would you sell it if the freaking code's not valid anymore, or if the website's not even a thing? I mean, even right here on the back it says the code may not be valid after 2012. So I don't know, but anyway, so I finally have a Scream 4 Blu-ray for my collection. Scream 4 was the big one I've been missing out on this whole time, in general, because I have Scream 3 as part of that ugly 3-pack. So, but now I have Scream 4 because I haven't had any way to watch Scream 4. So yeah, so I had a pretty good month of purchases here. I mean, to show you this month's stack. My neighbors are being loud. I was like, what the heck? This is this month's stack, so that's a pretty good stack compared to last month. I think this is the biggest stack I've had, probably since December, I just haven't had, this many movies coming in. So, yeah, and that's, in part because of the flea market trips. So, yeah, these are all the movies. Easy favorite is Freaky. Second favorite, though, maybe Ma, because that was a good movie. That was a lot of fun to watch. You know, especially for the first time as a movie doing this. You know, being able to watch it as the first time while doing this, I think was really a nice, unique experience. Because you know some of these movies I didn't get to have that with, right? Like I guess you could say the Child's Play series. I didn't get to have that with it, right? Or Nope. For the first time watching that, I wasn't collecting yet. Not until I got it on a disc that I had started collecting. So, yeah. But anyway, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 movies this month. Let's see if we can be the next month with Halloween. With September. I'm going to try to do a couple of uploads next month. So I'm going to tack that onto this video. So here's what I'm looking at for the month of September. I'm looking to do a Halloween decorating video about mid-September of this area here. So that way you can get it spookified. Get some Halloween pops up here. Maybe some spiders over here, you know, on the shelf. Stuff, right? You know, get it going. Right, and you know, have some more horror movies, and maybe do a top 10 or something of my top 10 favorite horror movies in October, right? So, just to give you guys an idea. But yeah, so that was my video.